We all want to continue. We never questioned what it is to continue. You follow my question? We have never asked ourselves, what do I mean by continuity? Everything is changing. Our cells, our blood, the cells in the brain are constantly dying, renovating. And what we mean by continuity is all the memories which we have collected, all the beliefs, all the experiences, the pain, the sorrow, the loneliness, the despair, all that we want to continue. Because we want to continue the meal, right? Is the speaker saying that something false or true? Don't become suddenly silent. Everybody longs for this continuity, which is continuity as security. And if there is death, is that the end of everything? Right? Now, what do we mean by ending? Let's go and talk about it a little bit. Have we ever ended something voluntarily? Your anger, your jealousy, your aggression. Have you ever said, I'll end it? Not tomorrow, but now, completely end it. But our brains are conditioned to the idea of gradation, gradualness. Therefore, we never end anything. Right? For example, one is attached. Attached to an idea, to an experience, to some form of ideal. Aren't you? To some form of a concept which the thought has created, and we cling to that as security. So that we are attached to a house, to the family, to a name. And where there is attachment, there is anxiety. There is fear. There is jealousy. Insurance and mortgage. All the implications of attachment. And death says that's the end of it. Right? I may be attached to my wife, to my friend, to my family, and death comes along and says, it's over. Right? Now, and we want to remain attached all the time through next life. Right? I've lost my brother or my son. And I hope to meet him in next life. Right? Don't you feel all these things, or am I talking to myself about nothing? And there's a continuity in our life through attachment. Right? And to voluntarily say, I will end attachment. Have you ever done it? So we're asking, and you're asking too, do we voluntarily ever give up anything? Not for a reward, for itself. And you don't see the beauty of ending something completely. So, ending has great significance. Right? Now the question is, why have we put death at the far end of one's life? Because we cling to what is known. Death is unknown. And we rather live with all the turmoil we have, all the misery, the confusion, and the longings. We rather have that which we call life, living, and avoid death as far as possible, right? At the end of everything. We are asking you as a friend, can you live with death while living? You understand my question? That is, when I die, not only the organism is cremated or buried or whatever that his friends do to him as when he dies, and that is the end of everything. Though we may want a continuity next life, but that's the actuality of your end. Now, death means that, to end. Right? Can you live with death and together, life and death together? Have you ever asked that question? Will you ask it now as a friend? That to end attachment now, not when you die. Can you end your fear now, not when you are gone? So is it possible to live? This is a very serious question. Please do pay attention to it. I'm telling my friend. To live with that. Not commit suicide, I'm not talking about that. But living with death means ending everything, every minute. All that you have accumulated as memory. Of course, you cannot leave your house because you have got to pay mortgage, insurance, and you have to have a shelter. You can't let that go, or your job. Then you will be unemployed and all the misery of it. Or you join a community or become a sannyasi, a monk, who has all they also have their misery.